Our next presenter is no stranger to the Respect Awards. The L Word, Generation Q actress and producer Jennifer Beals was honored last year with the Champion Award, and we are thrilled that she's joining us tonight to help us honor Eliza Byard.
Wow. I'm always moved by the stories I hear at the GLSEN Respect Awards and by the impact GLSEN has had on students. You know, there have been so many amazing honorees over the years, but tonight we knew there could only be one. Eliza Byard, GLSEN's fearless leader for the last 20 years. Eliza has made it her life's work to be of service to others, to make other people's lives better. When people said that it would be impossible to create safe spaces for LGBTQ students in K-12 schools, Eliza and GLSEN met that challenge head on, changing the game, creating a significant shift in the way people thought about bullying and positive learning environments for all students. And sometimes that meant taking all the media training she got in her life before GLSEN as a documentary filmmaker, and yes, she actually did have a life before GLSEN, and taking on the challenge of being the public face of GLSEN's mission. It wasn't easy. You know, when you go toe-to-toe with LGBTQ opponents like Pat Buchanan, the American Family Association, and Sean Hannity, you need courage, conviction, and eloquence, all of which Eliza has in spades. She also has a huge, beautiful heart paired with a soaring intellect. And both of these were on full display throughout her tenure at GLSEN as she championed equality and inclusive curriculum all over the country. And no matter who was on the other side of the conversation, whether it was a top official in Washington, D.C., or a local school authority in a small town, Eliza's passion and wisdom led the way towards meaningful change. And to create that kind of movement, you need to have a vision for what truly inclusive education looks like and why that kind of education should matter not just to the LGBTQ community, but to all students and all parents. Eliza recognized that some fights are won not by appealing to the heart, but by the numbers on a spreadsheet. She understood the importance of data. Projects she shepherded, such as the National School Climate Survey, gave parents, educators, and lawmakers the tools they needed to advance policies that created safe, positive learning environments for marginalized students. And for all of these reasons, Eliza is an inspiration to her staff, the many GLSEN volunteers and supporters, and of course, to all of the students and families she has come into contact with over the last 20 years. Let's take a look.
Being a leader is hard. It means putting yourself front and center in a crisis. It can mean saying the things no one wants to hear.
Last fall, we learned about students in Texas, Oklahoma, Minnesota, California, and New York who had taken their own lives after experiencing anti-LGBT bullying and bias at school.
Dr. Eliza Byard impacted K-12 education in this country for LGBTQ+ students, for all students, making education safer and more inclusive. She has a unique gift for bringing people together to do the urgent and demanding work in moments of both crisis and prosperity. She led the team to create resources to train thousands of school counselors and teachers. And she continued to innovate as social media changed how we communicate. She's advised top leaders in federal and state government, turned adversaries into allies and advocates.
Visible or invisible, LGBT youth are in every district in this country and are drawn from every constituency that you are empowered to protect.
Eliza inspired some of the biggest names in entertainment to take action for LGBTQ+ students.
Please don't say that. What?
Don't say that something is gay when you mean that something is dumb or stupid.
You know, you really shouldn't say that.
Say what?
Well, say that something's gay when you mean it's bad. It's insulting.
Along the way, she served as an example of LGBTQ+ accomplishment and pride.
Across this nation, voices are ready to rise for opportunity and justice and freedom for every young person, no matter who they are, what they look like, or who they love.
She made it her mission for students to feel accepted and honored, even when their schools might not. Eliza, you changed the lives of countless LGBTQ+ students for the better and built the foundation for the future of the movement. Thank you.
So how do you honor someone who embodies all that we usually celebrate here at the GLSEN Respect Awards? You give her all of the Respect Awards. Eliza Byard is a game changer, a champion, a visionary, and an inspiration. Eliza, thank you for all the work that you've done and for teaching all of us what it means to live your life with your values front and center, guiding everything that you do. It is my honor to present you with this award to celebrate all that you've done for GLSEN and for LGBTQ youth. Thank you and congratulations.